I have a question. Why does Nintendo hate Waluigi? Mario and Bowser and his friends are not the only people who disrespect Waluigi. Nintendo themselves disrespect Waluigi as well. Nintendo themselves. And why Nintendo hates Waluigi? Why does Nintendo hate Waluigi? Why does Nintendo hate the character so much? Like, they hate it more than they hate Earthbound. Nintendo hates, specifically Miyamoto hates Waluigi, and that's probably the reason why he doesn't have his own game. He's not on Smash Ultimate. It's probably because of Miyamoto. Miyamoto said no. Waluigi, he cannot be in the game. He wasn't made by me, and it has to be made by me. The only reason why Daisy got on Smash was because he was similar to Pete, and Pete's is in Smash. And they decided to copy paste Pete's into Daisy, and that's basically how they did. The internet loves Waluigi. He's now one of the most popular Mario characters. 10 years ago, he used to be the most hated Mario character, the most unlikable Mario character, and even I myself didn't really like Waluigi. But Waluigi has become a meme cultural. He's now one of the most popular Mario characters. It's just the fact. He's now up there with Mario, Bowser, Wario, Luigi, and Yoshi. He's now one of the most liked Mario characters. No one hates Waluigi anymore. It's just Nintendo and Miyamoto specifically. It's him. It's because, oh my god, Waluigi doesn't even have his own game. He's only in Mario Party and Mario Sports. He is in nothing in Mario Party and Mario Sports and several other spin-offs. He was designed to be a partner for Luigi but they refused to give him his own game. Really? They refused to give him his own game. Wario has his own game. Luigi has one. Bowser doesn't. Bowser needs to have a game where he has, it kind of needs to be like a Warhammer game where Bowser can manage troops to fight other people and he can play as the other factions. Bowser and Waluigi are two characters that we don't really see have a game of. There's also Rosalina as well. But Waluigi and the characters that deserve their own spin-off games. Characters that deserve their own games. Own games. There's probably other characters in Waluigi, but he's in the top 10. Top 10 Mario characters that deserve their own game. Number 1's at Waluigi, but top 10 characters that deserve their own spin-off games. No, not YouTube. I don't want to go on YouTube. I don't know why I clicked on a link and it showed YouTube. First world problems. Top 10 video. Oh, number 1 is Bowser. Bowser hasn't had a game either. Bowser did have his own game. Bowser's Inside Story, so Bowser doesn't really count. Meta Knight, he doesn't have his own game either. Rook the Bat, Toad. Toad already has a spin-off, so he's at number. Falco's at 3. Koopa has at 4. Zelda's at 5. Silver's at 6. Waluigi, he's at 7. Even this Waluigi, you can just make Waluigi's pinball game, but you haven't seen that yet. Waluigi's pinball is basically a best stage in Mario history, basically Mario Kart history. Why can't you just make that a game? It's just that easy. The Armada is on the list as well. Why is Rui on Pikmin 2 from the list? But basically, Waluigi, he needs to have his own game. Waluigi's Pinball, that would be a pretty fun game to play. It'll be Waluigi theme. It could have some interactive elements. Or Waluigi's Taco Stand. Yeah, those would be very good games. And people would buy those games. The popular things on the internet, people love the Waluigi's Stadium. And of course, we can make a game about Waluigi's Island. The only game Waluigi kind of got his own love was Waluigi Island in Mario Party 3. Which is the reason why Mario Party 3 is the best Mario Party, because you can play as Waluigi stage. But really, Nintendo, give Waluigi his own game. Bowser had one with Bowser's Inside Story. Even freaking Peach had one. And she's more undeserving than freaking Waluigi. All she does is freaking just stand there and cry and get kidnapped by Bowser. Waluigi is more useful than freaking Peach. Peach is a freaking plot device. That's all she is. But Waluigi, Nintendo, you need to stop ignoring this character. Lots of people like him, and you need to stop really this. I bet we could get a Goomba game before we get a Waluigi game. Mark my words.